Buongiorno, ik heiße Kyle, je suis Pidgin Man. I'm gonna go over some old themes, so I'd like to start this with something I like to say a lot. I need to make something timeless, so probably not a clock. There I was, learning Japanese by way of Korean, and I noticed that mashipta and moshipta are translated as oishi and kakoi. I thought to myself, wow, it's so funny how a small change in one language can make such a big difference in the translation of another. Sort of like if you were to translate tall and toll in English. But then my friend who speaks Russian explains that Russian has 6 cases, and I only know German where it has 3. I'm used to nominative, accusative, and dative. They also have genitive, instrumental, and prepositional? Meaning not only does a word change based on singular or plural, but it also changes in each one of those cases, which means the same word spelled slightly different changes the entire meaning of the sentence. In English, we don't change the word as much, but we tack on a lot of other words around it to describe what we're saying. Which one is better is anyone's guess. I imagine what makes sense to you is probably what you were raised in. And what's really funny to me is if you tried to standardize this in any way, you lose touch with the past. People invented writing in all different forms all over the world, and I'm sure they all had the thought of like, this will stand the test of time for thousands of years. Oh, you sweet summer children. America is only 250 years old and we already don't understand our own constitution half the time. So when rulers think, I'm going to make an empire that's going to stand the test of time for thousands of years. No, you're not. You most certainly are not, Ozymandias. Which brings me to something that I said in the Akasha Kaileoki, which is words have this weird ability to give people thoughts that make no friggin' sense. You, with your biological body that evolution has honed over billions of years, know that some things don't make sense, but with enough words, you'll believe them. But you know what does make sense? Giving me money. And for that reason, money links are in the bio.